Hello, welcome to CTN Sports presentation of the Game of the Week. I'm Pete Poyer along with Kevin Bryant. We have a great matchup for you tonight. We got the Huron River Rats versus the Pioneers on the ice at the Arbor Ice Cube. And Kevin, what do you see in tonight's matchup?
Well, hey, Pete, I'm excited for this matchup here tonight just for one reason, and that's the goal scoring. You know, you get in these hockey games, and sometimes it's only 1 or 2 or 0-0. Not tonight, folks. 29 points the last 4 games for the River Rats, led by Bo Friedman, the leading point scorer in the area. Should be fun for the River Rats. Not going to be a fun night for the netminder for the Pioneers, Gazike. He's going to be busy tonight.
Well, we should see a high-scoring affair tonight. Stay tuned. We're going to take a quick break and be back with Face-Off right here on CTN Sports. And welcome to the Arbor Ice Cube for Huron and Pioneer Hockey. I'm Pete Poyer along with Kevin Bryant with all the play-by-play action for you here on our Game of the Week coverage on CTN Sports. And both teams out on the ice getting ready for the face-off. Kevin, how you doing tonight?
I'm doing well. It's nice to see the River Rats in some traditional type colors for the Rats as opposed to some weird-looking stripes and you know what I mean, Pete.
A little bit more of the traditional green in their uniform tonight.
I like that as a River Rat myself.
The initial face-off was controlled by Pioneer, tipped all the way down into their end. Now the Pioneers will bring it out over the blue line into the center ice zone. Trying to handle it there. Stopped at the blue line by the defense for the River Rats, and back out center ice goes the puck. Now flip down the ice. And that's going to be far enough for an icing. Puck will come all the way back down to the Pioneer zone for the faceoff.
Pete, these two teams come in on opposite directions. Earlier this year, the River Rats took a 2-zip win when they met here on this ice against the Pioneers. Let's see if the Pioneers can right the ship in this action tonight.
Well, as you said in the open, Kevin, the River Rats scoring a ton of goals in the last 4 games, 29 of them. So we'll see if they can continue that goal-scoring magic tonight against the Pioneers. Now a puck back down to the Pioneer zone. We'll flip behind the Pioneer net. Pioneer tries to clear it, can't do it. Huron will send it in behind the net. Sent out center ice. Frasrand for Pioneer all the way down the ice, and another icing is called.
A couple weeks ago when we had a Game of the Week with the Rats on our station here, it was a defensive first period, Pete. So let's see if they can, again, come out that way. But it's been all offense for the River Rats so far this year.
Skated out center ice by Wright. He'll flip it into the Huron zone. Now back towards the blue line. There's a shot and the net, and a score by Pioneer. Nick Holda from the blue line. Kind of a floating shot. I don't think the goalkeeper saw it, and it went into the goal, and Pioneer will draw first blood. They go up 1-0, 15:28 to play here in the first.
First goal of the year for the Pioneers against the River Rats, and you can see it right here on the play. Good pass, but nice action there. A little traffic in front of St. Pierre where he was really screened out of the action to see the puck coming in. Found the top shelf nicely, Pete.
Good start for the Pioneers here in the first period. And once again, the Pioneers will take it down into the rat zone. Now Pioneer can't hold it in. Circling with it is Chapman, though. He'll bring it back in. There's a shot deflected behind the net. Now Chapman will pick it up behind the net once again. Changes direction, now flips it out front all the way back to the blue line once again. Another floating shot. And got a diving St. Pierre grabbing that puck and holding onto it. We'll get a face-off to his right.
I think that early goal kind of woke him up as well as the other Rats. They come in tied for the lead with Chelsea in the SEC championship. Another look at that try there, all just a bit outside, right? But a lot of good early action there for Coach Garcia's Pioneers.
Oh, that shot rebounded off the end boards and almost came right back out, right next to the goalpost. Oh, Huron will work it out of their own zone. Ridden off the puck. Pioneer will pick it up to their blue line. And now Huron will bring it out. That's Jordan Sylvester with it, circling with it in the near corner. Now he's taken off of it. Picked up by Devin Gallagher for Pioneer. And the puck will come back out center ice. Now Sylvester going after it again for Huron. Being checked into the boards. It's taken away from him, picked up by Wright. He loses it, puck right out in front of the net, a backhand shot, and saved by Getzky. And Charles Getzky had to be sharp there on that backhander right in front of him.
Really did. Good effort there on the defense here for Pioneer. Look at how he gets down on the ice and makes himself large. Good job there by the netminder.
Nice backhanded shot by Sylvester there. Held it in the blue line by Huron once again. Puck in behind the net. Now flipped out front, right by the post. And looks like Getzky will hold it for another faceoff.
I think that Huron offense is starting to wake up a little bit. They're starting to put the pressure on the goalkeeper here. And peppering the net is the style of action that Coach Phillips likes to employ for the River Rats. Just attack, attack, attack.
Well, face-off controlled by Huron, but picked up by Chapman. He'll skate it out center ice and shoot it into the Huron zone. Sticked away by St. Pierre. Now puck will reverse directions and come back to the near boards. And Huron will work it out center ice. Now cross ice pass down in front of the net. Still held in by the Rats. Now right in front. Wraparound try. Getzky was there to make that save. And pass back to the blue line. Can't connect. It'll come back out all the way center ice. And the Rats will have to go back and get it.
Now the Rats have their big scoring line back in now, Pete.
There's a nice pass there, dangerous, but checked by the defense there. Was number 11, Will Downer. Now, that shot is in front of the net. Tried to deflect it on net. That just sails wide. And the River Rats are buzzing now. Now there's a slapper from inside the circle. And we got a breakaway. Chapman with it. Chapman down the ice. There's the shot and save made by St. Pierre. He is being defended from behind. And it looks like we have a whistle on the play. Might have a hooking call coming to the River Rats. We'll have to take a look.
There's a lot of action in the goal net as well, so you may even get an interference call here.
Looks like cross-check is the call. That'll send Will Downer into the box. And Pioneer will get the first power play opportunity of the evening. Huron will shoot it down the ice. pick it up. He'll skate it out center ice. Pioneer will send it back and regroup. There's a giveaway right out in front of the net. John Cristiano can't hold it for the shorthanded opportunity. Well, a sloppy play there by the Pioneers. Pioneer holds the 1-0 advantage. 11:20 to play here in the first quarter, or period rather.
Everything going right for the Pioneers to begin this match, Pete.
Now Booz will skate into the Huron zone. They clear it. And the River Rats will now shoot it down the ice. Under a minute to play in the power play. No opportunities as of yet for Pioneer. Wyatt Bullinger will carry into the Huron zone. Held in by Chapman in the slot area now, back to the blue line. Shot there is blocked. Held in by Gallagher. 30 seconds to go in the power play. Well, Pioneer trying to get the open spot there. There's a shot in front of St. Pierre, and he was kind of looking for the pass. It kind of was at his skates, and he just kind of fell down on it and stopped the play.
.917. That's what St. Pierre's goal saving percentage is, Pete. And you can see right here, he's one of the top net minders in the area.
A bouncing puck there on the replay. St. Pierre had to be watching for that shot. Well, puck in behind the net. That comes out front. Held in by Pioneer. That's Gallagher. Now he'll take the shot and score the goal. Devin Gallagher on the goal on the power play. Just 4 ticks left. And Pioneer scores its second goal. 10:07 to play here in the first.
Oh, Gallagher is psyched. I love to see that type of emotion and excitement after you're doing something special. Gallagher, right from the blue line, Pete, weaves his way in, but he really found the opposite side of the net. Great angle, good shot, and bingo, that biscuit's in the net, and we got a 2-0 zip this early. Man, we didn't expect this one coming in, did we?
Well, Pioneer has flipped the script on the River Rats. Rats scoring 29 goals in 4 games. They have yet to tally one yet here in the first period. Huron struggling to get organized. Now they'll send the puck deep into the Pioneer zone. No icing. Well, Rats trying to get a shot in front of the net. Can't do it, and Pioneer will clear it.
Just by the feel of the action so far, it's more of Huron came in not ready to play. And the Pioneers are letting them know that you can't do that in this kind of a game.
Now Milling will skate it all the way down to the Rat zone. He tries to flip a puck, but it's blocked. And Huron will clear it. Yeah, really the Rats had a little bit of offense going there for a little bit, but for the most part of this first period, they've been back on their heels, and Pioneers been carrying the play to them. Oh,
the more aggressive team the Pioneers have been. And again, it looks like, we were talking before, Pete, that these schools are on break. Maybe the Huron players didn't show up ready to play.
There's another shot save made by St. Pierre. And Huron will pick it up and bring it out center ice. That's Aronson. Aronson skating all the way down to the Pioneer zone. It's taken off of his stick. Nice job there by Friedman to hold it in. But Pioneer will grab the puck and send it out center ice. And the Rats will have to reset. Well, centering pass, nobody there. Aronson will go after it for Huron. And both players hit the ice there, now held into the blue line. Swung to the opposite point. There's a shot, it rebounds off the end boards. Another centering pass, nobody there for Huron. And Pioneer will just shoot it down the ice. And that's going to go far enough for another icing.
Kind of looked like the Rats were out of position on that last offensive set. It didn't have good ice spacing, and the passing hasn't been as crisp as we've seen. Two guys getting to know each other.
Now be careful not to leave your feet there. You will get to the 2 minute.
Real close.
Now Huron has control. There's a deflection held at the blue line, sent into the near corner. Now Sylvester will go after it, try and dig it out of there. He gets it over to McCurth. Cristiano has it. That's now behind. The puck is now behind the net. And Huron really having trouble getting clean shots right in front of the Pioneer net. There's another pass centered right. Puck lay right in the crease, and Pioneer will clear it, and they'll skate it out and down the ice. Now Pioneer will hold it in. Pioneer up on the forecheck, trying to keep control of that puck. There at the blue line, held in once again. Shot sails wide of the net. And no icing as the defenseman for Pioneer can't hang on to it. Huron will go for the line change. And Milling will bring it down the ice once more into the Huron zone. Tries to get a shot off. It's knocked off his stick. Now the Rats trying to clear their zone. Can't do it. Now they do.
So far,
Coach.
Coach.
Were carried in. He's going to try and center it. And the pass does not connect. And Pioneer will shoot it out center ice. Now shut right back in by Huron. They'll tag up and go back in after it. Now big hit on right there. Now Aronson picks it up. It's off of his stick. Now Frastran will try and clear it. Can't do it. Now Getsky will stick it in behind his own net. Now picked up by Jack Reed, and Reed will skate it down the ice. Centering pass. And clean shot cannot be gotten off by Carter. 5:20 to play here in the first period. And we have a down the ice and an icing call on Huron. Face off back down in the Rat zone.
Yeah, Pete, at the beginning of the broadcast, we were talking so highly of the first line and the scoring line, really, for the Rats. Just hadn't been there. Hadn't been able to really get control of the puck to have some very efficient or good shots on goal yet.
And give credit to the Pioneer defense. They're doing a good job getting into the passing lanes and interrupting the shots and the passes by Huron. Puck flipped out to the blue line, held in by Holda. Can't hold it in the second time. Pioneer will have to tag up. Puck just lay right at the blue line. Good job on the forecheck by Pioneer. Now right in the slot, there's a big shot and a nice glove save by St. Pierre.
That was an awesome save there, glove save. Went right down to the ice, scooped it up. Looked like a shortstop.
Wyatt Bullinger on the shot there. And St. Pierre had to be sharp for that one.
You know, St. Pierre there in the net is he's really saving Huron, even though they're down 2-0. 8 shots on goal so far by the Pioneers.
Sylvester will skate it down the ice, trying to flip a shot. That bounces off the side of the net. Now Cristiano will reverse it back to Sylvester, right out in front of the net. And Riverheads can't connect right in front of the net. Nico McCurth was sitting right there, but couldn't get the pass from Sylvester. Now Sylvester tries to hit McCurth once again. That's off of a skate. And now the puck is back down the ice into the Huron zone. Pioneer will go for the wholesale change. Under 4 minutes to play here in the first period. Pioneer with all the scoring. They're up 2-0. Hope you're enjoying all the action here on CTN Sports. Now puck being fought for on the far boards. That's just going to slide right out over the blue line. Well, Chapman picks it up. He loses control. Now Bain has it, and he hits the ice. And Pioneer will clear it out. Up the ice to Chapman. Now Aronson will dump it into the Pioneer zone right on net. Sticked aside by Getsky. Puck lay there momentarily until Bullinger picked it up. And puck shot back down into the River Rat zone.
It's almost like Pioneers have an extra man on ice. They're just everywhere.
Well, they certainly came out with the better energy here at the start of this game. Well, circling back for it, picking it up is a River Rat defense. Now look, cleared out center ice. Well, Holda's there to pick it up. The Pioneer will continue to control. Now Reed has it right on net. Pad save by St. Pierre. Right back down the ice. Bo Friedman with it. He loses control of it. Tries to go for the hit. Nice job there by Holda to avoid it. Now both teams trying to throw their weight around a little bit. And back to Sylvester. His shot is off of a skate. A player down on the ice. Slowly gets up. That's McCurrith that was on the ice momentarily.
Yeah, but he's tough. Right back up.
He looks like he's going to head to the bench. He doesn't look like he's ready to play at this point. He will head off. Now Sylvester shot up, deflects off a Pioneer player back into the Pioneer zone. But Pioneer will clear it back out center ice. Intercepted by Aronson. Aronson into the slot. He scores! Chad Aronson picked the puck up on a giveaway from Pioneer and flipped it past the goaltender Getsky. And Huron's on the board. They're down 2-1, 1:13 to play here in the first.
Well, better late than never for the Huron River Rat offense to show up here late in the first period. Good action here by Aronson. Man, soft hands to go find the opposite side of the net. Good job.
Nifty play by Chad Aronson to get them on the board. Now face-off controlled at center ice by Huron momentarily. Now tipped back into the Huron zone by Bouge. His centering pass is intercepted. Now into the slot. A bunch of players right there. St. Pierre had to make another glove save. He surrounds the rebound. He will stop it. Stop it to play. 58.9 to play here in the first.
For the Rats to continue this comeback, they're going to have to lean on St. Pierre to continue to stop these multiple shots coming at them.
Well, face off to St. Pierre's left. Now Friedman will reverse the play back to the near corner. Now Coulter will try and pick it up. It's taken off of his stick. And now the Rat defense will try and get it out of their own zone. They clear it. Picked up by, that's Downer. Now puck in behind the net. Under 20 seconds to play in the first. Now puck back out center ice. Huron trying to get one last rush to try and get another scoring opportunity here to end the first period. Puck into the Pioneer zone, in behind Getsky. 10 seconds to play. And Huron will clear it out to center ice. Now Holda will shoot it back down to the Huron zone, and that's going to do it for period number one. Pioneer comes out fast in the first period. They take a 2-0 lead. Huron gets one late to make it a 2-1 advantage for Pioneer. We're going to take a break and come back with second period action here on CTN Sports.
In residential areas surrounding the University of Michigan, it's commonplace to see upholstered furniture on porches. So I'd like to talk to you about the dangers of combustibles on porches. To sustain a fire, you need 3 things: fuel, anything combustible or flammable; heat, an ignition source; and oxygen. For a fire to ignite and continue to burn, all 3 elements must be present. Porches do not have early warning devices like smoke detectors. And with a fuel source like old sofas, chairs, and trash storage, this is a recipe for danger. Heat will radiate to the upholstered furniture, causing a rapid buildup of heat and gases. Fire needs oxygen to burn, and it will travel toward the nearest oxygen source. Fire can spread quickly, blowing out windows and spreading into a house. With a ready supply of oxygen, fire is allowed to burn freely. As long as a free-burning fire has fuel, it will double in size every 45 seconds. This fire burned rapidly, but upholstered furniture outdoors is even more susceptible to fire due to weathering, giving it the potential to spread at an alarming rate. Heat and smoke will rise to the highest point and then begin to spread outward to the ceiling of a room or up the stairs to the second floor, causing a chimney effect. At ceiling level, temperatures in a fire can reach up to 1400 degrees Fahrenheit. At this level, temperatures are around 800 degrees. That's why it's important to stay low. The first priority of the Ann Arbor Fire Department is the safety of all its citizens. So don't keep anything on the porch that can give a fire the fuel it needs to grow.
Battalion 2 to dispatch. Fire's under control. Everyone's out safe.
And welcome back for the start of the second period here on CTN Sports. Pioneer with the 2-1 lead to start. And that is not what we thought would be on tap for tonight, did we, Kevin?
No, not at all, and not for the River Rats either. You see St. Pierre right there in the net, and he allowed 2 goals to get by him. He's one of the best net minders in the area, Pete, but unfortunately, the entire defense in front of him has been kind of a lax.
Well, I think we saw in that first period Huron having a hard time getting organized. So we'll see if they can do that here in the second as we are underway. Now puck laying the near boards there until Pioneer swung it all the way down to the Huron zone. Chapman goes after it. Now knocked away from the Pioneer player, brought out center ice. That's Ismail. Ismail still has it. And that floating puck kind of looked like it floated over Getsky's head and into the net. I thought it was going to go behind the net, but it just kind of did a little dive bomb into the back of the net, and we have a tie game.
Well, Downer on the Can we call it a one-timer? I mean, it was a one-timer, but it's a jump shot. Is this water polo? Because that's exactly what happens in water polo, right? I even think the Zyke, he lost the puck. He was turning around to see where it was at. It was over his head.
Yeah, Getsky got drop-shotted.
Well, he's not the great one on that play.
I see what you did there. Getsky, the great one. All right. Well, just like that, Huron's tied it up. Let's see if that goal there will spark them to more goals. There's a big hit there by Pioneer. Now right back down the ice. Huron, there's a shot. Stick save by Getsky.
Cristiano was floating up the ice on that one.
Now Sylvester in the far corner there. Back to the blue line. It's a shot through a bunch of players. Hit the post.
Hit the post.
Boy, that nearly made it through that wicket of players and into the net. Just off center. Now Pioneer back down the ice. There's a quick shot. Another near miss there. That was milling on that shot for Pioneer. We have a whistle and a stoppage in play. Offside call. Puck out of play. We're going to have a face-off right in the center ice zone.
And take a look at this hit right here. Oh, actually, we're going to take a look at that goal. Off of the pole.
Right off the post. Ismail tries to shoot it into the Pioneer zone. It's off of a skate. Now Gallagher will send it into the Pioneer end. Going back for it is right. Now the Pioneer will clear it out and down the ice. That's going to be far enough for icing.
Well,
and the face-off back down in the Pioneer zone.
To be a fly on the wall of the Huron period break there, Pete, I'm sure Coach Phillips let his team have it because they've come out with a different whole set of energy, whole set of action and results.
Well, the River Rats were a little slow coming out of the locker room as well, so I think that they got an ear from Coach Phillips.
To the last minute.
Bouncing puck off the side of the net, lay in the slot area. Now picked up by Bouge. He'll skate it down the ice, lose an edge. Down he goes. Cleared out center ice by the Rats.
Oh, Friedman.
St. Pierre awkwardly covers that one.
I think he felt the hit that Bo Friedman just laid on one of the Pioneers because this is a hit. Took him off the ice. Ouch. And just looking at the size of Friedman out there, he's bigger, he's wider, and he's actually probably one of the most skilled players on the ice. It's a great combination to have.
The big fella. Now cross ice pass to Sylvester. He can't pick it up. Pioneer will come back with it the other way. Well, taken off his stick. Once again, Huron not able to make the crisp pass. Pioneer will bring it into the Huron zone. Back to the blue line. There's a shot. Bouncing puck just wide of the net. Now Huron will finally clear it out of their own end. Little collision there, right at center ice, and we have a whistle. McCurrith and Highland Fassrand for Pioneer. Looks like McCurrith will go off for Huron. And another power play for the Pioneers.
You can see this action here where a little bit up top, up on the top side, that stick up to the jaw, really.
Kevin is high sticking.
They worded that one correctly.
They did. It's a good thing for us.
With the stick going high.
Oh, double minor for McCurith, so 4 minutes of penalty time for Pioneer. Huron will clear it down the ice. They'll have to go back for it. Oh, great opportunity here for the Pioneers to retake the lead. Gallagher has ridden off the puck as he was just about to take a shot. And we have another whistle and another penalty. Hooking is the call on Huron. Right there, you can see it.
Oh, it's a great shot there. And Gallagher goes right down. Easy call there.
Well, that's Chad Aronson in the box for Huron.
It's a packed house over there.
5-on-3 opportunity for Pioneer.
I like 3-on-3 hockey. I'm not sure 5-on-3 hockey is good for those Rats fans out there.
Well, Pioneer will control it. They'll try and work it around. There's a shot that's by Chapman. Now that puck will come back out center ice as Pioneer can't hold it in. Oh, skate back in by Bollinger. That's off of a River Rat player. They clear it up the ice.
While St. Pierre left his feet to block that one.
Now Pioneer will regroup and head back down the ice. Gallagher will carry it in. They'll drop it to Chapman. On a Bouge. Moving it around, just held into the blue line. Nice play there. Back to Chapman. They'll skate it in. There's a shot blocked. No, near side shot there. That one was also save made by St. Pierre. And River Rats will head it down the ice. Under a minute to play in the 5-on-3. 2:20 to play in the entire power play. Now back down the ice come the Pioneers into the River Rat zone. Had Milling circling behind the net. They'll drop it off to Chapman. Now into the near corner. Back to Chapman. Tries to shoot it, but it's blocked by a leg. And Huron will shoot it down the ice one more time.
Huron finally makes the switch. They've had the same line out there this entire penalty, Pete.
Well, too many people in front of the net for Pioneer to get a clean shot on St. Pierre. Well, Pioneer's going to have to spread them out a little bit. Try to get some alleys, some lanes to shoot the puck. There's a puck save made by St. Pierre. Now in front of the net. Down on the ice is St. Pierre. Save made. And puck back down the ice. The 5-on-3 is over. Now 5-on-4 advantage for Pioneer. 1:11 in that. Picked up by Hadlock. Now skated in by Milling. Now Bollinger has it. Nobody could get a shot on net and back down the ice. And Chapman will go back after it. Well, 40 seconds of power play time left. Chapman will skate it on. There's a shot. And a save made by St. Pierre. 10 minutes even left to go in the second period. We're tied at 2 here on CTN Sports.
And an excellent defensive effort. You can see more of it right here by the Rats killing this penalty. Only a couple more seconds left in it. And Coach Phillips has to be pleased with how his guys are doing on the ice now.
Oh, face-off won by Huron. Held into the line by Gallagher. Pioneer trying to get a clean shot on net. 17 seconds of the power play left. Big slap shot. St. Pierre there to make the save. Now Chapman with it, trying to skate up close. It's taken off his stick, and Huron will shoot it down the ice. And that will do it for the rest of the power play time. Huron does a great job of fighting off that two-man advantage. Pioneer can't convert. 9:20 to play here in the second period. Great opportunity by the boards for the Pioneers.
You should almost get a half a point for that. That's some great defense by the Rats on that last 3 minutes, 4 minutes.
A great job of shutting down the shooting lanes. And when they got the shot off, when it was blocked, Huron was able to pick it up and shoot it right down the ice.
Is that something where momentum can really sway to the Rat side after a defensive stop is like that?
Absolutely. And we'll see if that pays off here. Teams at even strength. 9 minutes left to play in the second period. Now, Friedman skated it in, handed it off to Aronson. His shot sailed over the net. Now Friedman had it for a moment, lost it. Now Milling tries to reverse field to clear the zone. It's held in by Ismail. Puck being fought for on the near boards here. Player down on the ice. He gets up. That's Aronson. Now Pioneer will clear it out. And nice passing there. Aronson has it for Huron. Tries to center it. It's blocked. There's a shot in the slot area. Getski right there to make the save. Not a difficult save at all, but he stopped it, held it for a faceoff.
11 shots on goal right now for the River Rats, and it's been a very difficult time finding the back of the net in the second half of this second period.
Well, face-off controlled by Pioneer. They'll break it out center ice and shoot it down into the Huron zone. Now giveaway by Huron. There's a backhander high. St. Pierre had to stand up tall to make that save. And that puck is up into the netting and out of play. We'll have a face-off to St. Pierre's right.
Well, again, this is the second time in the period that St. Pierre has had to go upstairs for the block. A little bit of head action there, right? A little soccer action for you.
Put the header up into the netting. That shot by Nolan Dresch. A little bit high. Well, Pioneer wins the face-off. There's the shot. It's blocked. Well, Pioneer getting a couple opportunities, not on the power play. Actually, better opportunities than they did when they were on the power play. Puck back into the Pioneer zone, centered right out front. That pass just failed to connect. Looked like Downer there for a one-timer, just missed. Well, Huron will try and clear it out of their own zone, held into the blue line by Jack Roberts. Now Huron will bring it out. Now Roberts there to intercept. He'll send it back into the Huron zone. Now Huron will reverse fields and send it down the ice. And this is going to be an icing call on the River Rats. 6:58 to play here in the second period. We're tied at 2. The only goal coming from the River Rats to tie this game up, and that was early on in the second period. No scoring, even though we had a 5-on-3 opportunity by Pioneer. They failed to convert, and we are knotted at 2.
Good effort there by the River Rats in the second period.
Face-off controlled by Pioneer. Now puck it behind the Huron net. The Rats trying to clear it. Now they'll pick it up. Reverse field. St. Pierre will direct it behind his net. And puck back out center ice. Now Bouge will skate it in to the Huron zone. He's got it. Now he'll just dump it in behind the net. Ismail will go back for it. A nice takeaway there by Chapman. Chapman with it, skating with it. Backhand shot that sails wide of the net. Well, Chapman goes for the big hit. Now down the ice comes Ismail for the Rats. Tries to pick it up to Friedman. Friedman will send it back to the blue line. And Hollinshead had to kind of tip it to keep it into the zone. We have a whistle.
Almost like a couple of the River Rats aren't ready for Friedman's passes. That's been the second or third time where he's put the pass exactly on someone's stick, and they haven't been able to handle it.
And remember, you can watch all of CTN Sports in stunning high definition at youtube.com/CTN Ann Arbor. And you can also catch CTN Sports on Comcast Channel 19. Check us out on our Facebook page as well. Make sure to subscribe to that YouTube channel. And check us out on Twitter as well.
Yeah, let us know if you have a game you want us to cover. Send us a tweet.
Now, nice play there by Carter, but he can't get it all the way to the net. Now Huron will break it out of their own zone. Yeah, Sylvester will go after it after the dump in. Yeah, big hit there right in front of the goalkeeper, Getzky. There's a backhanded shot by Sylvester. Getzky makes the save. Now Sylvester's got it again in front of the net. Now taking off the puck. Yeah, puck landing near boards until Pioneer cleared it. That's going to go all the way down the ice. No icing. Pioneer will go for the wholesale change. A little flip backhander on the replay there.
And Getzky just closed the door on that one. Nothing coming in the side door here.
Puck back out center ice.
I'm not sure you can do that.
Have a whistle stoppage of play. Face-off is going to come back down all the way to the Huron zone. Huron will pick it up and bring it out of their own zone. Off of a skate. Back out center ice momentarily, then brought back into the Pioneer zone. And just like that, Pioneer will bring it back down. Now puck back in behind the Pioneer net. Held in by Aronson, ill-directed on net. Sticked aside by Getzky into the far corner. Now Friedman went after it. That puck was momentarily right in front of the net.
Not a good spot.
Nobody there for the Rats to pick it up, though. Now Aronson will pick it up one more time, hand it off to Friedman. A little back and forth, give and go between the two.
A little downer going.
Friedman ridden off the puck. Good job there by Milling. And back down the ice comes Chapman. There's the shot. And into the net. No, off the side of the net. It's laying on the side of the net. Puck bounced off of St. Pierre and up into the air and then just lay right on the side of the net.
I think St. Pierre for a moment thought that was in the net. His reaction right here is, woo! Almost a Snickers moment. Want to get away?
So no harm, no foul. Face off to the right of St. Pierre. Face off control by Pioneer. There's a flip shot right on St. Pierre. A little bit of a rebound, and he jumps on it to cover it up. And we'll have another stoppage and another face off to his right. 3:12 to play here in the second period. Lots of up and down action in this period. Better response by Huron in this period, definitely. Lots of better play by them. They get the only goal so far. We're still knotted at 2.
If you looked at both teams' records, you would not think that Pioneer would be anywhere near. They've only won 4 of 15 matches this year. And, folks, they are playing stupendous tonight.
Stupendous. I'll have to remember that one. Puck right back to the blue line. Shot there. blocker save ended up into the netting by St. Pierre, and we'll have another face-off down deep in the Huron zone.
St. Pierre's been very busy all evening with 18 shots on goal for the Pioneers, only 2 of them getting by. You can see right here, he's using every apparatus they put on him tonight, Pete. We've seen, you know, some shots saved by his helmet. He's left his feet. Went turtle on us.
Oh, puck picked up by Friedman. He'll skate it all the way down the ice into the Pioneer zone. Take the shot, a rising shot sailing wide of the net. Pioneer will clear it out center ice. And tipped back in by Huron. Now backhand shot into the near corner by Aronson. And Pioneer will skate it down the ice. Bouge will skate it into the Huron zone. He'll take the shot right off of St. Pierre. The rebound came out, and Bouge got another shot, but that one sailed wide of the net. Now Huron will bring it back out center ice. Flipped into the Pioneer zone by Friedman. In behind the net. Going back for it'll be Pioneer as Huron goes for the change. That shot too far by Pioneer. Chapman can't hang on to it. And we'll have an icing back in the Huron zone. Or check that Pioneer zone.
One of the few times that the Pioneers have had a good rebound opportunity.
Bouge just sending that just wide of the net. Great opportunity of the air for the Pioneers. Now puck right out in front of the net. Sticked aside by Getzky. Held into the blue line. Another shot there. That puck ended up in behind the net.
Now we're seeing some action from the Reds.
Now good forecheck by Huron, keeping that puck active in the Huron Pioneer zone. Now Cristiano will swing it into the corner. And finally the Pioneers get it out over the blue line. Now picked up by Roberts. He'll skate it in. There's a shot that's deflected to the side of the net. Now Sylvester trying to corral it, but he's surrounded by 2 Pioneer players. And can't be held in. We have looks like we're gonna have a penalty. Looks like a slashing call maybe.
Is that a delayed penalty here? Didn't see that coming.
This is gonna be on Pioneer.
Their first of the night.
This is gonna be on Mark Hadlock. That'll be Huron's first power play opportunity of the evening.
The hands up in the air, so it was on 11.
It's Hadlock. Didn't look like there was a whole lot there, but maybe the ref was able to see something that we could not. Now Friedman shot from the point. Gets all the way through, but it's just wide of the net. So we have another penalty call.
Yeah.
This one's going to be on Huron. It's going to be Aronson. Well, it's going to even it out for both these teams. Just 17.4 seconds to go here in the second period. We'll have some power, the penalty time.
Oh, you saw that right there. You see that elbow? The elbow right to the solar flex.
Referees are talking it over.
And that you know, it could be an unsportsmanlike as well.
I think that's what they're discussing right now, because obviously Aronson already in the box. He's getting 1 penalty, and I think they're talking about the possibility of another one. What do you think they're talking about? I don't know. I had the corned beef on rye last week. I'm going to try the pastrami this time.
I'll tell you what. If you want something really well, you should go up to the concession stand and get some of that pomegranate tea, green tea. Wow.
Delicious, huh?
It's got me going.
Well, after discussion.
Elbows in the game, right? If they want to check, he's disqualified.
And they decided a game misconduct for Chad Aronson. And he is heading to the locker room. So another Huron player is going to have to come off the bench into the penalty box to serve that penalty. It's a 5-minute major on Aronson and a game misconduct. So we got here 17.4 seconds to go in the second period. We get to the third. We've got penalty time for Pioneer. And then that 5-minute major, Pioneer can score as many goals as they want to.
And
that 5 minutes will still have to tick completely off the clock.
Huge advantage that they need to do something with.
There's a high shot as the buzzer sounds to end the second period. So we head to period number 3 with these teams tied at 2, but we've got a lot of drama on tap here in the third. We're going to take a break and be back with more, Kevin, for third period action here on CTN Sports.
I want to go running.
But my stumpy arms are best suited for browsing a2gov.org/CTN. For real, check us out at a2gov.org/CTN.
Okay, Bob, we got it.
Now you can follow CTN on Facebook and Twitter. Yay! Keep up with what viewers and producers like you are saying and doing, and see when upcoming workshop classes will take place. CTN.9.
And we are back for the start of the third period. Should be an interesting third period, at least the start here, as we've got a minute and 25 seconds of penalty time for the Pioneers. Well, we've got that major penalty on Chad Aronson for the River Rats, and once that penalty's up, they'll have about 3 minutes or so of power play time, the Pioneers will. And we're going to take a look at this on the replay to see what got Aronson. There it is right there. Two-handed spear right into the gut of the Pioneer player. Look, that was Devin Gallagher there, and the referee is right there watching the whole thing.
Well, his eyes is definitely going to be on the crease. So for him to think that he's going to get away with that, Aronson, that's not a place that you can do that in. Now this penalty should be, this period should be outstanding. The first half of the first period was all Pioneers, and then you came back and the Hurons kind of got one, and they're discussing that penalty. They have to be talking to the coaches. That's Coach Garcia there and Boji. But getting back to what, and then Huron came out after what had to be a very spirited chat by John Phillips with his team at the end of the first period. They came out, the Rats did, and played outstanding until that penalty.
Oh, we might have a change of decision on the referee's part. That major penalty is not on the clock right now for Huron.
And there's nobody in the box either. And you have 5-on-5 hockey. Actually, power play for the Rats.
Oh, a minute 25 power play for the Huron River Rats. That play back down to the Pioneer zone. Shot sails behind the net. Looking for the opportunity there. There's centering pass. Doesn't get all the way through. Blocked and goes in behind the net. Huron still with it. There's Friedman with it. There's a shot. Great pass to Sylvester and the goal. Power play opportunity. And Huron takes the lead for the first time in this game. 3-2 with 16:16 to play in the game.
And some discussion going on there between the defense and the goalkeeper for the Pioneers. A little miscommunication, I assume.
Nice pass by Friedman to hit Sylvester, a wide open net.
Unfortunate there for Gallagher, lost track of his man, and it looked like his man just skated right behind him.
Face-off finally controlled by Huron.
You know, sometimes teams are better front runners. Let's see now that the Rats have the lead, how their play responds.
So both teams back at even strength after the power play goal by Huron. Friedman back down the ice for Huron. Tries to get around one player. Now behind the net, wraparound effort. Pad save by Getzky. He still picked it up and got enough slot area. His shot is blocked. And the puck comes back out center ice. Well, puck back once down again into the Pioneer zone. Skated out by Milling. Milling will skate it into the Huron zone. Now he's still got it into the near corner. Loses control of the puck. And it lay there for a moment in the near corner. Now back to the blue line, held in by Pioneer. Now back out center ice, and we have a whistle. Another penalty call.
That's
unfortunate.
unfortunate.
See if the referees change their mind on this one.
Well, crazier things have happened. A little cross-checking action there for the Pioneers.
Nick Holda into the box for Pioneer. There's a look at it on the replay. Looked like an interference play there. Or roughing. Well, another power play opportunity for Huron. Interference is the call. No, Huron on the power play one more time. Sylvester has it, tries to direct a shot on net. It's blocked by a skate. Puck still controlled by Huron. Now will come out over the blue line. And Huron will regroup. Backhanded in by Sylvester. Gallagher there to pick it up. He'll try and flip it out center ice. Held in by Huron momentarily. Now Chapman will pick it up, bring it down the ice. He'll lose control. Sylvester has it again. He'll hand it off to Friedman. Friedman will skate it in. Now behind the net. Now back around. Friedman still carrying. Now back by the blue line, and it's knocked out over the blue line. Huron will have to come out and tag up. 45 seconds to play in the power play. 13:44 to go in the period. Now a big bouncing puck. Knocked into the corner by Getzky.
Huron can't even get a good clean shot on goal here. Good defense.
Pass can't be handled, so Pioneer will pick it up and send it down the ice. There's 12 seconds left in the power play for the River Rats. Puck back to the blue line. Power play over. Huron still controlling in the Pioneer zone. backhanded opportunity. And Getsky will cover it up next to him at the net for a stoppage of play. Earhart having a discussion with the referee in the near corner. Thinks maybe he was fouled, perhaps.
Well, it's a good discussion, good play on his part. Best way to get that guy on your side in the striped jersey is to have a cordial conversation with him.
Well, near as we can tell from that penalty at the end of the second period, Aronson has been tossed from the game. But they removed the 5-minute major penalty and just give him the game misconduct.
Wonder what the league offices might say after they see the replay.
Now Sylvester will dump that into the Pioneer zone. Friedman picks it up, tries a wraparound effort. Stopped by Getsky, and now Getsky will make the glove save on the shot from the point.
Friedman, unfortunately, has the analyst, I jinxed him. We talked him up a little bit too much because the Pioneers, they had to have a bug in our ear. They heard everything. They haven't let Friedman get anything tonight.
Yeah, the only thing from Friedman was that great pass to Sylvester with the goal that gave Huron the lead.
And he is the assist leader for the Rats as well, too.
Well, give him another one in this game. 12-10 to play in the match. Pioneer took a 2-0 lead there. Sylvester in the slot area. That shot is blocked. Huron came back with one in the first period, then got the only goal of the second to knot it at 2, and Huron has scored the only goal of this third period to take the lead. They lead 3-2 here on CTN Sports. Now Carter picks it up down the ice. He's got it. Tries to get around one man. Great defensive play there to knock him off the puck and send the puck into the near corner. Now back to the blue line. And that shot was blocked and sent into the far corner. Now another shot. Now a little action here on the offensive side for Pioneer. They got a couple shots off on St. Pierre. Now Sylvester will just dump it into the Pioneer zone and go for the change. Well, pass to Friedman. He'll bring it into the Pioneer zone. Looking for someone to pass to, but it's off a skate and into the near corner. Now Hadlock will carry it into the Huron zone. He gets it back to Reed. Now Reed's knocked to the ice. Now Hadlock in behind the net, tries to direct it out in front of the net. Nobody there for Pioneer, and the puck will come back all the way out to center ice.
The Pioneers really have to get it into the Huron zone. They've been in their own zone the entire period, seems like, Pete.
You get a little bit more offensive pressure on St. Pierre, and we have a whistle and a stoppage of play as the net has come off of its mooring.
Off its what?
Mooring.
Okay.
That's M-O-O-R-I-N-G.
You studied.
What?
You studied for this.
I've heard that. I've heard mooring. The net has come off its moorings before. It's not the first time the net has come off its moorings.
Tonight.
And it won't be the last. First time tonight, correct. Pioneer player dumped to the ice. No call there. Aaron will pick it up and dump it into the Pioneer zone. Pioneer can't clear it out of their own zone. That's Cristiano with it. It's circling. There's a shot. Save made by Getsky, and he's going to hold it for the faceoff.
I tell you, Cristiano, he's definitely the fastest skater out here. When he gets moving, it seems like everyone else is in slow motion next to him.
What's the saying, Kevin? Great wheels, even though we're on ice.
It still fits. Wheels with spikes.
Pioneer can't clear it. Well, they finally clear it out of their own zone. It's at center ice. Friedman will go over to pick it up. He'll swing it back into his own zone. Now back out center ice come the River Rats. And knocked in by Holda. Just like that, Huron back out center ice. And they'll bring it back into the Pioneer zone. Check it, that's the Huron zone. Now dangerous bouncing pass there. And picked up, quick shot. And St. Pierre there for the save. That was Wyatt Bullinger on that shot. Nice opportunity there, but St. Pierre stood tall and made the save.
Yeah, after the first period, it's been lights out as far as any kind of action getting behind St. Pierre.
Well, back down the ice comes Sylvester. He's got it. Backhand shot right in front of Getsky. Puck just lay there in the crease. Nobody there to shoot it for Huron. Pioneer tried to clear it, held into the blue line. There's a backhander high up over the net. Now again right on net. And another goal for Huron. Looked like Nico McCurrith on the goal for Huron, and he's happy. And he goes over and gets the high fives from his teammates. And that gives Huron the 2-goal advantage with 8:35 left, 4-2.
Nice off of the rebound there to find him open for the shot there. And Nico, right place, right time. Just going to have to work on the celebration then.
Youthful exuberance. I'll take it. Now Huron back down to the Pioneer zone. A backhand shot is blocked. Another shot directed out in front of the net, but that's going to come all the way out center ice. And we have another whistle and a penalty. This is going to be on the River Rats. It looks like Friedman is going to head to the penalty box.
Looks like he's having some words back there, too. He's not going there without letting everyone know a piece of his mind.
So opportunity here for the Pioneers to get back to within one. 8:11 to play here in the match. And it looked like a slash there by Friedman.
Not of a bad penalty after that goal right there, though.
Pioneer on the power play. There's a shot on net. Well, that made it all the way through to St. Pierre. Pioneer still with it, trying to move it around. Now send the puck down low. No opening there, back out top. Into the slot area, backhand shot right out in front of St. Pierre, and he makes the save.
The River Rats penalty killing lines have been effective tonight.
A minute 19 left on the power play for Pioneer. They've really got to convert on this power play here. The later stages of the third period.
They're being a little too cautious right now. Pioneers have to pepper the net and look for a good rebound.
Trying to direct the puck out in front of the net. Sticked away by Huron. And that'll bring the puck out back out center ice, relieve the pressure.
A lot of holding going on.
Now Huron will clear it all the way down the ice. 35 seconds left in the power play. Now Milling will skate it. He gets the opportunity right out in front of the net. And a diving St. Pierre makes the save. Another shot save made by St. Pierre. And the puck will come back out center ice. Great opportunity there for Pioneer. But St. Pierre was up to the task. There's another shot. Makes the save on the blocker pad. Now Milling with it again for Pioneer. He'll hand it off. Trying to get a shot in front of them. Nobody there. We have another whistle. Penalty over for the Pioneers.
But then there was
power
another
play over.
A sweet move here.
This is Milling
Oh, where did it go?
with the deke move. And he just in a little bit deep to get a great shot on net. Looks like another Huron penalty. And the player who has the penalty called on him is not off the bench. So Will Bain into the box for Huron. So Pioneer right back onto the power play. Oh, slap shot there, never made it through, deflected into the near corner. Too many men on the ice penalty for Huron. Kind of an unforced error type penalty.
Well, that sometimes comes from the bench as well, too.
Can't hold the puck in, it's going to go all the way down the ice. And Gallagher will go back and get it for Pioneer. He'll hand it off to Bullinger. And Bullinger's pass doesn't connect. Intercepted by Huron. And puck flipped into the bench area, so we have a stoppage of play.
And you see Aronson right there, probably with his pops. He has time to check his phone now.
He looks a little underdressed for a hockey game.
Hockey
T-shirt,
players
shorts.
are just tough, you know.
And that's why he has his arms tucked into his t-shirt, huh?
Yeah, well, some people would say maybe not the brightest guys if you're going to be out here. Because you saw him sticking his arms inside the shirt. Just go throw on some pants, man.
Now, minute 5 on the power play for Pioneer. Another great opportunity for them. Down 2 goals, 4-2 with 5 minutes to go here in the third period. Now pass is intercepted by Milling. Looking for an open shooter. Right out in front of the net. Roberts hacks at it, sticked away by St. Pierre. And Huron will clear it down the ice. Well, Pioneer will gather it in. They've got 22 seconds of a power play left. They don't carry it in. It's cleared again by Huron. Back to the Pioneer blue line. Now back into the Huron zone. Not enough Pioneer players there as they go for a line change. And a power play over for the Pioneers. Both teams back at full strength. Pioneer with a player right up front. There's a quick shot. Looked like that came from Bullinger. Now Sylvester down the ice. He picks it up. There's the shot. And Getsky makes the save. And we have a penalty call. And we have a tripping call.
Sylvester here on the breakaway. Obvious trip.
Like Devin Gallagher will go into the box for Pioneer. And exactly what Pioneer didn't need.
Probably.
With 3:42 left.
Yeah. Well, they really haven't had success, although they have controlled the puck a lot of this period. They just have not been able to crack what a lot of people call the St. Pierre block.
Oh, Huron will call a timeout with 3:42 to play. They're up 2 goals, 4-2.
Good job there by Coach Phillips, just to try to reset what's going on his team, not to make any silly mistakes, to get away and continue to keep your unblemished record in the SEC Red Division.
Unblemished, that means without a loss, huh?
Yeah, they do have a tie.
That's a little bit of a blemish.
Well, it's not really a blemish, right?
No.
Because they're still tied for first with Chelsea. That's the only team that the Rats just couldn't put away. And Chelsea is by far, if you look at their lineup and the goals they've scored, they have a 50-point score. They have a 35-point score. It is the best team in the area. And to come away with the tie was actually, almost a victory. Not a blemish.
Tune into Comcast Channel 19 to watch a wide variety of programming on CTN's lineup, including this. Remember, you can watch all of CTN Sports in scintillating high definition at youtube.com/CTN on Arbor, and you can also catch CTN Sports on Comcast Channel 19.
Hey, and hit that subscribe button when you're watching right on this YouTube, because you get all of the updates when we load a new game you might not have been aware of. Games of the week. If you want to see them, let us know.
Well, timeout over. Both teams back. Huron on the power play. Now puck in behind the net, back to the blue line. Huron will move it around. There's the shot. That one sails wide of the net.
The shots come off.
Hold it in.
The shots come off a Friedman's stick a little bit different. They just sound different.
Puck back into the Pioneer zone. Holder will flip it out center ice. Stopped there by Ismail. And he'll bring it back into the Pioneer zone. Pioneer trying to clear it. Now they do. Puck back to the Huron blue line. A minute to go in the power play. 2:40 to go in the game. Booze skates it in short-handed to the Huron zone, but doesn't get very far.
Yeah, Chapman was right in his way.
Downer will carry it into the Pioneer zone. Looking for someone to pass it to. Sylvester's over there in the far corner. He'll pick it up. He's taking off the puck. Huron will control. Try and spread the Pioneer defense out. Get a good shot on net. And they'll bring it around. 20 seconds to go on the power play. There's a shot on Getsky. He makes the save and stops it for the faceoff.
You can see the Rats aren't really aggressive with this power play. They're just really playing the clock at this time of the match.
Just under 2 minutes to play. 1:58 is the time left. There it is on the scoreboard. Oh, Huron, after a valiant effort by Pioneer early on in this game, has taken control. They lead by 2, but a really great effort by the Pioneers tonight.
Oh, really started off well. I mean, they came out to get on the board early. But then, sometimes talent does take over. And the more experienced team, it seems like righted the ship after the end of that first period.
Well, Pioneer kills the penalty off. 1:25 to play. Milling will skate it out center ice. Puck all the way back into the Huron zone and behind St. Pierre.
Extra man hockey.
Well, goaltender into the bench. Extra skater for Pioneer. Still over a minute to play. There's a shot that's blocked. Puck will come back all the way out center ice. Under a minute now to play. And Getsky in the bench area.
Here it goes.
Empty net. And all the way down the ice for
Biscuit in the
Huron
basket.
from their own end, and they will score the empty netter and get the 5th goal of the match with 45.9 to play.
This match was a lot closer than a 5-2 scoreboard is saying right now. But, you know, you can see that this shot was full. And was that Sylvester again? I think it was. Oh, Dubin.
Matt Dubin with the goal, the empty netter for Huron. And now they with a 3-goal advantage. And we will wind down this game. There's 35 seconds left to play, and there's a stoppage. St. Pierre will hold it for a face-off down in the Huron zone. Like I said, Pioneer came out, played very hard in this game. They took a 2-0 in lead, but it was all Huron after that. They came back slowly but surely, tied it at 2 after 2, and have really taken control here in the 3rd period.
Well, I tell you, even St. Pierre would probably say one of those goals he didn't even see at all. It got right by him because it was a good screen in the 1st period by the Pioneers. So a guy coming in with a high save percentage like St. Pierre, he showed us why after that 2nd goal hit the net. Well, the Rats are going to end up owning the city championship. We saw them a couple weeks on our station take care of the Eagles and now the Pioneers.
Oh, Rats are just trying to rag off the rest of time in this clock. There's just 5 seconds. Puck back out center ice. And that'll do it. And Huron comes away with the big 5-2 victory over the Pioneers. And the team congratulating their goaltender, Ryan St. Pierre, on a good effort.
He definitely was a player of the game. I mean, yeah, he's thanking the defensive men in front of him, but we saw some fantastic goal saves from the netminder for the River Rats.
We're going to take a quick break and be back with our final thoughts here on CTN Sports. Huron winning this match 5-2 over Pioneer. And welcome back for our final wrap on CTN Sports Game of the Week. Kevin, it was an exciting matchup. Pioneer with the early lead. Huron comes back and takes control of the game and wins 5-2.
It was just an exciting game from start to end. The Pioneers came out, and, you're looking at their record, you didn't think that they were going to be able to put up with the offensive barrage that the Rats were coming in. They took the lead first, put the pressure on the Rats, but St. Pierre, let's just talk about him for one quick second. All of those saves, he was really the player of the game for the River Rats, Pete.
It was a great game all around by the River Rats as they came back in the 2nd and 3rd periods, really took control in that 3rd period, and came in with a 5-2 victory here at the Cube.
Well, unsung hero, let's give a shout out to Coach John Phillips. He definitely got the guys going after a lackluster 1st period. The Rats came out, and after that, lights out.
Well, that's going to do it for us here at the Arbor Ice Cube. Once again, the final score, it's Huron 5 and Pioneer 2.